All right, all right, all right. Let's see what we got. Good morning, good morning. Ooh, I just see there. All right. So today, um, I'm seeing there's a couple that are up. We got CHEA up 106%. It's a $11 stock. Throw that on the watch. FDMT up 67%. And then EVBG up 18%. Okay. So we also have another mover that was a mover from last week. On Friday, we saw INBS moving up. It just would not really break out of any ranges. I didn't really touch this one. It didn't go until the end of the day. I kind of was just working on Friday and really didn't pay a lot of attention to it. But yeah, it did go at the end of the day around, what time was it? 1:15 p.m. So that's definitely out of my trading time frame. You know, I'm not even looking at the charts anymore at that point. But it is down today, dropping back through this level that it was holding. Good morning, Lori Lee. Dropping back through this level that it was holding at the 490s, $5. This weekend, like every weekend, is becoming more and more and more of back testing. So I actually started. I went all the way back to the beginning with the grading scale that I have now, going through grading the trades, and coming all the way back up and mapping out. Okay, first of all, what patterns were there to be traded? That I may have missed, may not have known, or whatever. And I see them clearly. I'm like, oh, that's that pattern. Oh, that pattern. This is a bull flag. Oh, this is a that hammer candle or whatever it was. The next one is um, wins and losses by percent gains. Like if something's up 100%, if something's up like 40%, whatever. Um, and then I was going further into, of course, a lot of it, once you get past 2020, the biggest catalyst was COVID. And then past 2020 is where we kind of start to see other catalysts pop back up. Um, but yeah, just going back through, and it's really like being a historian of myself. Just going back and grading the actual, what do you call it? The actual events that I created, right? And now I have a large enough data sample that as I keep trading, that database will get bigger and bigger. So, but yeah, INBS struggling to hold the five. This is where a lot of shorts like to attack, especially that $5 psychological level. A lot of prop traders don't even trade unless it's above $5. So it's struggling here and struggling to go down after a nice, somebody tried to short it from 550 down here under five, and then all of those shorts got caught here in this five level, and then an explosion. That makes sense, but it was out of my time frame. That's another thing, sticking to the time that I want to trade, not going out of there and just trying to trade all day. That was one of the things that I noticed at the beginning. I just had a issue with. I'll be watching the market. I'll be on my phone. I'll be doing all kinds of stuff, not in any kind of proper setup, and getting sprayed. So, but IMBS continuing to fall even under $4 now. Let's go and look at some other stuff and see what's going on this morning. Going up first to CHEA, which is up 103%. What is going on over here? So this is an acquisition. Shares up 72% pre-market. This is a merger agreement with Taiwan Color Optics. All right. Shares of 4D Molecular Therapeutics Inc. rose sharply. 4DMT presented interim data from randomized phase 2 PRISM clinical trials in intravitreal 4D 150, demonstrating favorable, tolerable, and clinical activity in wet AMD. Okay. I don't even know what wet AMD is. I'm gonna have to go and look all that up. So let's see what this company is about. CHEA, and then the other company was Taiwan something, Taiwan Optics or something. Oh, this is a Chinese company. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Go to profile. Where are you guys based out of? Now we know over the past couple of weeks. I don't know if y'all been keeping up with the Chinese companies, but you talk about some slams, like through the ground slams. It has been insane how much they fall in like seconds. Like they halt and then they just drop, 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 drop. So I'm just on the fence on those. I mean, it's a different type of exposure in these Chinese stocks. It says Ching He uh, acquisition company focuses on effecting a merger. Capital stock exchange, asset acquisition, stock repurchase, reorganization. Okay. Company intends to identify business opportunities in the field of financial technology or technology enabled financial service companies, including artificial intelligence, big data, and cloud and blockchain related initiatives in Asian markets. It was founded in 2021. Okay. And let's go look at that other company that they said they were acquiring or whatnot. Let's see. To approve a merger with Taiwan Color Optics. Taiwan Color Optics. Okay, Taiwan Color Optics. What are you guys about? Okay. AI, optical AI LiDAR, ABD. This actually looks like a bunch of mapping software, but I guess all software is kind of going merging towards mapping. SP Photo Photonics West. Taiwan's AI chip accelerator is gaining prominence and heading to the US NASDAQ. Semilux is making strides towards becoming a unicorn. Okay. It's got some current news. What's this? Oh, this is in December 29th, 2023. Investor relations. Let's see what this is. Investor relations. They have two forms out here. Let's go to all of them. Two forms that are put in for 2024. One was back on January. And I guess I can open this as a Word document or maybe a PDF. Let's do a PDF. See what it does. Okay, so as filed with U.S. Securities and Exchange, Semilux, this must have changed its name. Semilux International Ltd. Copy. The Cayman Islands, we've heard about that before. Okay, so Cayman Islands was where the old trading software that used to be used a lot, SureTrader, was based out of Cayman Islands as well. A lot of questionable things happening in that company, and that's why it's not around anymore. Let's see. Anything else? Reconstructing. Yeah, not really seeing anything, but I do know that the there's some fishy things going around in the Asian businesses right now. So I'll let that one kind of see what it's gonna do. Getting acquired and all of that. Let me go and look. I'm gonna go and look at this name up. Semilux International. Okay, so they did change. Approved. So this company merged with Semilux. Okay, Semilux merger. It's already done that. Let's go back over here. What's this other one? Good morning, Donnell. Good morning, Jim. Good morning, One Life. Yeah, looking at all the buzzwords, but I don't like that this thing is, you know, based in the Cayman Islands, where I know a lot of fishy things go down. I don't really enjoy that that's in their documentation here. It causes me great pain, is what I'm saying. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, One Life, I've been diving back in and trying to, you know, um, I really been studying on patterns, pattern plays, and how many patterns I've missed over the years because I wasn't really pattern focused. Um, so many variables that I've been able to go back and just be like, man, wow, I didn't even see that. What is this? And with trading on the 15 minute, the patterns are way more noticeable. So when I see them, I'm like, God, Leon blind. I got two eyes, right? But yeah. So I really don't like CHEA. It's floating around $10 right now. Maybe it'll do something. I don't really know. Let's go into the another one. The next one is FDMT up 71%. FDMT. FDMT, what's your news, buddy? So this morning, this was a therapeutics. They have positive trial data, 4D molecular. Wait a minute. It's the same company. Oh yeah, these two are connected. CHEA and FDMT, both of them are connected. FDMT is at $30 though. $30 looks like it has what, a top of 31. Maybe somebody will do like a flat top breakout on that, but we'll see. Let's look at the larger time frames as well. On the monthly chart over here, we're seeing it's been trading since 2021. Been getting a little bit of beat down. Last time it got a nice little push out from $9 up to 24. Could be some resistance range right here between the 24 26 level. It could just blow right through that. But just looking at the visuals, there was a little bit of indecision down here at the 17, but I mean, looks like it overcame that with the body of this candle. So this is right over the 20s here, little zone from 21. We'll have to see what this thing wants to do. Right now, current volume on this. Current volume is only 1 million shares traded, so very low volume on both of them. And it's 8:15. We got 15 minutes to the start of the day, and they're not really playing ball like that. The other one is EVBG up 18%. It's, oh my goodness, look at this thing. This is nothing but a big gap up. I usually don't touch these. Just a lot of space and opportunity for it to go either direction. Let me read the news on it. Read the news on it. So let's see. EVBG alert monthly firm of. Wait, they're under investigation. Investigating fairness of the sale of Everbridge to Thoma Brava. Okay, so they're under investigation. So all of this news is kind of fishy this morning. We got two connected Chinese stocks that have their banks in the Cayman Islands. Then we have EVBG under investigation. So is there a recurring theme of investigation and lawsuits and court systems going around? that's a foot? Is my question. I don't know. Let's look at some of the other things on the scans though. Coming up, we got PLTR up 3%, very small percent gainer. Nvidia, of course, we know last week Nvidia and all of the tech stocks really had made some big moves. This one started from down here at 610, ended up at 682. AMD was another one, started down here at 160, ended up at 179. Apple, trash. Apple is trash. But anyway, it started down here at 181, a $6 move upwards. And for now, that's all I really see. Let me see what Tesla is doing. So looking out here on the bigger time frames, Tesla's slowing down in this area. I would like Tesla to come on down and test another level lower. Elon, of course, y'all, I don't know if y'all know about the Neuralink that they've actually put in the first human. The Neuralink is basically a computer controlled chip that they put into the brain of a human so they can actually do tasks or complete actions with their brain by thinking. If you want to click on something, you want to start a video, you want to switch tabs, you know, anything you can do on a computer, you can do it by thinking it. And they have connected a couple of I guess it would be neurons, to that, and so it can actually be stored like almost like a memory, like a kind of like a muscle memory. You know, when you do something so many times, oh, I remember clicking this, I remember, and it's just muscle memory. Oh, I want to click that. So we'll see what happens with Tesla, if he's going to incorporate that further with that, or if he's going to separate that into a whole different venture. I don't know, but it's definitely in the works, and yeah, it's pretty big there. Elon, let's look that up real quick so y'all know I'm not lying. Elon Musk, Neuralink. I think that's how you spell it. Whatever, they'll figure it out. Elon Musk, there it is. So what to know about Elon Musk Neuralink, which put an implant into a human brain. This was on January 30th. That was the end of January that happened. So that's the brain chip right there, and the connectors for the neurons. And yeah, so that I dropped that in there. But yeah, things are getting real. People gonna be controlling their cell phones and controlling their little computers with their brains. Hopefully they don't have a brain hiccup and and something just goes haywire. You know, there's a lot of things that I think one of the good things about Tesla and about Elon Musk is they push the limit. Like they're like, look, we're gonna push this. Whatever backlash comes, whatever, we're gonna push this. They really are different. They build different. Like most companies, like Facebook and all these other places, you know, they're like, how can we avoid risk? Tesla, Elon run towards risk. They just run to it. They're like, okay, let's go. You know, just like with the electric cars we saw, I don't know what they're gonna do to fix the issues that they had during the cold season with the electric cars going dead or being unable to move or crank or be powered. But you know, that's one of the things that with batteries there will always be an issue. Um, Colder weather and all of that stuff. So I don't know what they're gonna do about that. Maybe some issues like that will happen with this Neuralink, and they'll just slowly make it better and better and better. But how y'all feel about getting y'all a Neuralink implant and controlling your world through your brain, literally? Oh man, just know I'm not at the front or the end of that line. I'm just gonna let y'all have it. One like I said, I need a Neuralink. Hey man, you know what? You could probably program it to buy and sell. So you can just look at your computer and think, man, I want to buy that, and it buys. But then, you know, you got to be careful with that because you may think I want to buy that, but you really don't want to buy it, and now you're in 3,000 shares and you're getting cooked. Oh man, I don't know. I think it's all interesting with how much a regular computer can do, and you taking that and putting it into someone's brain, and how powerful the brain is, even subconsciously. I mean, uh, I don't know. Will it be basic functions of computer, or will it be like if you do a thought, will it be like a search query? So, like if I think something and those electrical movements go through my brain, like let's say if I'm like I want a hamburger in my brain, will it enter that query into the computer and then because that'll be scary. Somebody be like, man, I want to just make a bomb. I just want to give. I just want to be as dangerous as possible. What I got to do? What do I have to do? Jim said I'm good. FDMT. Mm. All right, we got about 8 minutes to the bell. The top three on the morning are very fishy stocks. Um, Somebody's gonna buy them. That's always gonna happen. That's one another thing that I kind of had to get away from is just knowing. Look, somebody's gonna do it. I don't. It doesn't have to be me though. Somebody's gonna get the Neuralink, but it doesn't have to be me though. I can wait. I can wait and watch. Be patient. Because if I'm the first one, I'm also gonna be the first one to experience the problems. So with these three that we're seeing, nice fishy news on them. I want to see what the first 30 minutes does. If it want to crash out, or if it wants to get really choppy, we'll definitely see that off the rip. Looking at CHEA though, look at this daily chart. Like, what do you do with this? This thing popped down. Let's see, what had a high up here on the monthly chart, 12.15, popped down to $4, and now it's back up to 10. That's gonna be an ugly chart pattern, or I don't even think it's a chart pattern. It's just doing some random motions at this point. Look at EVBG. Same thing, been trading since what, 2017, had a big rip up here, all the way here, and then bloop, right on down. Looking like, what was the news on this? I should take notes, shouldn't I? I should take notes so I can remember what in the world I was talking about this morning. I'm taking notes because I don't want to look back at these and forget what I said about them. So these two, CHEA and F. Whoops, I'm hitting all kinds of buttons. FDMT, joint acquisition that is, their banks are in the Cayman Islands. And they are both Chinese stocks, and we've seen Chinese stocks dive and die. I just can't trust that. And then for EVBG, what was it? EVBG. Because a lot of times during the day I get excited, I look back and I'm like, oh, what's this? And it's something that I already looked at, but I just have to take my time and be like, wait a minute, there was something wrong with that. Investigations. Okay, so this one's under investigation. Under investigation. Investigation of the person that bought them, of their buyout. I don't know, whatever, and just put investigation. I don't know, whatever. I ain't got to get too detailed in this thing. We got about 5 minutes to the open, and there may be something under $5 that's moving. It'll populate here in a second. We'll see what it is. if it's on that struggle bus. If you guys see anything, definitely pop it in and I'll pull it up. Because these top three right that we have now, I'm thinking are walking death, living death ticker names or whatnot. Really not expecting them to do much, but then again, I could be completely wrong and they could trap everybody in some big old swings. FDMT is pretty much the only one that has kind of like actual trading in here, even though it's trading within a downtrend. It has a little bit of downwards, then a big pop. I know there's got to be some short bag holders back here from 8. Then it made a higher low. So just not really sure about that. And the relative volume isn't crazy either. Relative standard deviation about the same. ATR right now, or actually got to wait till the day opens up and we'll see the new ATR. Less than 3 minutes to the bell. Things I hate these mornings where things seem to slow down to coming into the open. You know, it's like, come on, man. Where's that momentum? Where are those things moving over $5 that have a nice ATR that can pay you, 20, 30, 40 cents, 50 cents, a dollar? I said 20, like, no, 20 is too small. 50 cents to a dollar. Today is the day for big stocks. Let's go look at that scan and see where the big stocks are. I see Nvidia. I really don't see any big stocks that are up a lot. Maybe they're not up, but I don't know. This is for volume scanner for everything over $5. So I should see them here. We'll see. Apple making a move up. Nvidia, what is the SPY doing? SPY is at the 493s. It has had quite a trend up since the last time we looked at it. Like last week sometime. 482 up to the 493s. If we look over here on the higher time frame, did a complete blowout of what I thought was going to be a double top, did a little pullback, held that and blasted through it. And, just for this indicator over here that's on my other 15-minute chart, basically what it is the volume profile showing me like the value area. Where is the top 70% of trading happening on the day, right? So as the day goes on, I'll see more and more of what comes out of this volume profile and see what levels are getting the most trade and what levels are kind of empty, like there's nobody there. What happens when it gets to those levels? If it goes into an empty spot, do buyers come in? Do sellers come in? What's the pattern that forms off of that empty spot? And for that, you got to be a little bit patient. All right, so we got 13 seconds left. And we're about to enter the war zone. So let's see. I guess I'll watch CEA out of the open, still up 100%. Looking trash on this first move. What in the world? Like no excitement, no nothing. Nothing. You can't make a decision which way you want to go. Okay. Let's go over to FDMT. Had a little bit of indecision here at the 30. But again, these are not ones based on what I've seen on them. They're super fishy. Yeaton just popped up, super cheap stock. Yeaton up 100%, but only 46 cents. So not a whole lot of meat on that bone to be acquired. I don't really know what their news is. Don't really care much. But yeah, cheaper stock making moves down there in the depths of the trash can. All right. All right. CHEA finally made a little move out towards that 1163 and immediately finding a little bit of pressure there. EVBG, that's kind of dead. I'm gonna take EVBG off. I don't like it. I don't even like to watch it. Both of these doing the same move, getting that instant hit off the top, trying to do a breakout there. One of the other things that I have been doing is I really don't trade into the first 30 minutes. Kind of want to see how, where people are feeling, where their emotions are, how this thing's gonna move. Look over here on the daily chart. This chart is actually looking the best, but with that catalyst and that connection to the other ticker, it's coming up here to this top of the 30, 40s. And finding a little bit of resistance, but this is the first couple of minutes, so we don't know if this is resistance or not. I think it's gonna follow the motion of the other one, or rather vice versa. Okay. Lori called out DWAC. Let's go look at DWAC. Maybe there's a little something more interesting on DWAC here. DWAC went up to 42, and they have some. I forgot what news came out on. I've seen so much. The thing is, when Trump news comes out, it comes out in like, I don't know, not waves, but increments. Like, it's like I see so much of it, I don't know what to pay attention to. I'm like, Trump, 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 Trump. What do I need to know about this though? Okay, so it's up 3% on the day. It's tested the top. Didn't really have a super live pre-market. Let me see how much volume it has. DWAC has not even a million shares traded on it just yet. There is another stock that is coming up, LEL, up 16%. I'm looking to the, what is this thing? That sounds like it could be some Spanish type ticker. Okay, EL consumer stocks flat to lower. Estee Lauder shares are trading higher after company reported better than expected financial results, announced a restructuring program. Lori did say it was looking like the large caps were the big stocks were going to be moving today, so looking like we're getting those in the first 30 minutes. This one's pulling down a little bit. Let's look at the daily chart on this. Estee Lauder coming up here had a previous bottom that it's already tested. Last month was red and has pulled back and held the body of this candle and actually got over the body of this other one. So a couple of levels of support built there. And it has better than expected earnings. So we'll see what happens there. Interesting move. Still watching the scans though, but that's the next best one that I see that popped up there. Only up 15%, but with it being such a high market cap, it takes a lot of money to move at 15%. Moving from 135s down here all the way up to the $20 move is 15%. It's crazy. What's the ATR on this thing? ATR of $5.97. $5.97 on this one. So we take that open, wherever it opened at. Open is 156, 156.56. Let's use that ATR real quick off that open. And I wonder how range bound this thing gets, because if I'm looking back here on the previous chart, was this 15 minute? Previous day, you see this thing got really range bound after it traded. So I don't expect this thing to move a whole lot during the day, because it looks like it's a range. Like, look at this range, how tight this is. Very tight range of motion. Okay. So let's go half on that. So the ATR right now is 5.97, almost $6. So we'll put 6 and we'll say, okay, it's $3. We'll divide that by 2. What did I say? Divide that by 2 is 3. So we'll say this is the open. And let's see it cover half of its ATR in either direction. Let's see. 550, 156, 90. Okay. And so we'll plus or minus that by that $3. Plus 3. 159 right up here to the 160. So it already went up to its the top side of its ATR. 159 right under the 160s. And then the bottom side of its ATR, 156.57 minus 3. 153 down here. What is this? 153.50. Okay. So it's got a little zone. Want to know which way it's going to choose to go. I'm going to edit this and put on here. What color do I want this to be? This needed to be a little noticeable or something. ATR low. Okay, ATR high. Actually, I meant to change this. Guess I could leave it like that. ATR high on this one. And let's see. I forget what color I put out here. Okay. All right. So there are the two, and it's going down testing that ATR low right now. And it looks like it keeps a pretty tight range. So we'll see how it reacts there. And now this is the halfway point. So the full ATR is what, $5.97. If it goes all the way down there, that's gonna be crazy. Getting a little bounce off that ATR half point. Let me calculate the other ones for the full thing. So 156, 156.70, 56.57 plus 6. We'll put it at 162. For the full ATR all the way up here to 162.57. Be that full $5 move. Can I not get it? Okay, there we go. Let me change this to 162.57. That is a big move up. I'll put that as a solid line out there over the top. And then the bottom side, 156. 90. Where am I looking? 57 minus 6. So that'll be 150-ish level. Okay, so let's go ahead and document that. 150.57 with a solid green line down there. All right, so we got the halfway points. We got the full ATR up here, 163. We got the bottom ATR, and then we got the half ATRs in here. Right now, it's struggling on this half one. Is it going to continue its downwards motion? Let's jump back over here to the scans as well. I've been ignoring the scans. So same 3 up. FDMT making a move up 84%. This is the first 15-minute candle that's about to close, and it's showing a little bit of selling pressure on It's showing a little bit of selling pressure on FDMT. Let's look at the other one, Chia. Chia's already gone down. So with these being related or kind of linked stocks, I'm expecting FDMT to make the same move as Chia. DWAC going on down as well. Lori caught out BRTX. BRTX getting on up there, up 17%. 17%. Getting a little bit of a pushback down. They have any? They got a little bit of something down here, some kind of news. Look. Biorestorative therapies presents preliminary clinical data for a phase 2 study of BRTX in chronic lumbar disc disease. Okay. Interesting. Let me jump back to, where'd it go? L. Keep an eye on this one. L breaking down that half ATR level, breaking towards the 150. 150 is at, well, around the 150.57 was that full ATR. Remove some of this stuff. I don't think it's gonna go that low anyway. But this is more of like a large cap, or what is the cap on this? 54. That's 54 billion. Looks like that's definitely a large cap moving down there. We'll see what happens at that ATR. It's going on down. And that ATR just happens to be the previous level that was tested right here, 150. So there is a little bit of overlap here at that 150 as it moves. But, you know, is this a turnaround point where it can get back up there towards that mid level of the 156, coming on down to that 150 right now? Getting a bounce off that 150 right there, but I'm gonna let that first 15 minutes close. We got about 15 minutes left to 9, so still some waiting time to kind of let it either slow down or, you know, do whatever it's gonna do. Let's jump back over to the other ones that we're watching. FDMT pulling on back. Yeaton still up 126%, going up there to 50 cents, and now giving a little bit of a pullback. Chia just doesn't want to go up, not getting any more volume, trading like one share at a time. DWAC pausing inside of a previous bearish looking candle. So at the 41, only up 1%. And we know DWAC, sometimes it needs a little bit of a push. You know, if it opens up at 20% or, you know, 30, 40%, people are like, hey, what's this? But 1%, I don't know how much attention it'll get over there on DWAC. L getting the buy off of this full ATR, right above this full ATR. But the thing is, it didn't get a full test. It just came within this range. going back and testing the halfway ATR. Let's see if it'll bounce in here and reaffirm this bottom 150 here on that one. But got the bounce right above that level of the 150. Reliable Rudy says ADVM could give some continuation. I had to look at that twice. I was like, what is that word? All right, let's go to ADVM. ADVM up 32%. 32%. Let's look at the monthly there. Okay, so this has happened before. It had a little squeeze up to this level. Top side of this is looking like from the right under the 250 here. I don't exactly know what the news is here. Let me look at that. Okay, so today they got Averum Biotechnologies announces a 127 million private placement of financing. What kind of stock is this? Where's my Yahoo? Is this another one of those Chinese stocks or no? ADVM. Okay. Looking at the profile. All right, Averium. What's this sector? It's biopharmaceuticals. It's not gonna tell me. Oh, here it is. Biotechnology. Okay. All right. So, and it's actually in the name. Wow. The clinical stage company develops gene therapy product candidates to treat ocular and rare diseases. Its lead product candidate is that word and the other word, a single intravitreal injection gene therapy candidate used for the treatment of patients with chronic retinal, including wet age-related macular degeneration. So this stock is moving in sentiment with the other stocks that are on the ocular whatever, ocular visual whatever drugs. So this is a sentimental move on this one. We'll see about that. Let's go back over here and see. So it's up to $2 now, pressing its way. Reliable's probably trading this thing like crazy. Yeah. All right, let me jump back up to L real quick. Okay, L got that half ATR test, and this is the full ATR test right here of the 150. We'll see what happens in these next 13, or not 13, next couple of minutes here. Trying to hold up that level, trying to push back into this zone, back up into this mid area, but giving it some time. FDMT again, trading within this previous resistance level, top side of the 33.87, and we're seeing CHEA come up as well. CHEA. Okay, what is this one? CTLT, not too interesting. All right, so L is giving a pop. You know, that's a $4 pop right there on L. Back to this level, but first 30 minutes has not gone by, giving us a good idea of what this thing wants to do and allowing us to kind of, you know, look into some patterns. What kind of patterns could this be? You know, Nice little hammer candle held within the body of this previous red candle with a low. The red candle had a low of 151, and this one had a low of 151.10, so 10 cents away from breaking down this red, and looking for that test of the 150. 150. Okay, looking like a breakout coming here on the FDMT towards that 30. It's like a high 30.95, right under the 34. Lori says has no volume, no bad trading day. Yeah, DWAC DWAC was looking suspicious. Okay, FDMT pushing out just a little bit, coming into the close of this um next 30-minute candle. Will it pull back and get back under 32 though? Up 96% right now. Only 4 million shares traded on it. Let me jump back over here to L. L just kind of holding its weight right here. But with this pattern, this hammer candle, I need to see the next candle close, man. Probably take a small size on L just to see if it can get back up to its normal levels. But it's only up 14%, so but it's a higher market cap, could move. I mean, it's got an ATR of $5, so you know. CHEA finding a little bit of pull back up here. Can it get back and hold below the 33.75s? Got about 8 minutes left on this 30-minute candle. Nice pushes up. I need to make me a calculator so it could just put out the ATR high and low for me. That way I don't have to do this. I could just take the open, boop, boop, and be done with it. You know, I'm gonna code that up. That's what I'm gonna do. I want a half ATR that is dotted like this, and then I want the whole ATR that has the whole lines. I may choose a different color, but all right, FDMT pushing up towards what looks like 100% on 5 million shares. Where is that drop? Okay, so this is starting to not be a hammer candle, erasing some of the wick there, looking like just a spinning top or something. Okay. Let's see what comes next after that. Will this close as a hammer? Got about 5 minutes left. Let me go and look back at ADVM. The reliable called out. Looks like it is taking a little bit of a rest back under 2 in this first 30 minutes. 5 minutes left on this first 30 minutes. Came back and looks like it got half of this candle. The only thing is this most of the times when you have an explosive candle with a wick on the bottom, sometimes it has to come back a little bit lower to test towards it. I don't know. Most of the times when I see like a full green, like it's no wick here, it just comes back and tests like the halfway point because there's momentum there. But we'll see if it comes on down and comes back and tests this 170 maybe. It's only 20 cents away anyway. Jumping back over towards CEA 10. Oh man, L just getting back over that halfway point. Wanted to see it pull back a little bit, but looking like buyers are trying to take control on this one. Not so much of the hammer candle anymore, with 4 minutes left on it. And now coming into the end of this 30-minute candle, we're seeing looks like some kind of is it going to be able to continue to through the 35? What's the high here? 35.14. Small little rip through that thing. What's up, a car? Pet love. What's up? What's up? Yeah, L is not looking like it wants to give me the test of the ATR, but I'll be patient. I'll wait because it's a large cap anyway, so not really looking to take a crazy amount of size. I just want some, little lunch money on a $4 move. Okay, going back, and we got about 3 minutes left on this. As L starts to make that hammer again, can it get below this ATR, this half ATR actually? $3 million shares traded on it. Whoops. Is this one? No, it's not halted. It's just moving back down, getting that full candle downwards to this 186. Come on, L. Give me a little bit of breakdown of that 150. That 150. Looking on the higher time frames though, L is kind of looking bullish. It's an indecision right now. Nice little indecision after this huge green upwards candle, so maybe some momentum there. I was trying to see if I can get the 150, but I don't know. I'm gonna be patient. If it doesn't happen before lunchtime, I ain't gonna do nothing with it. I'm just gonna leave it alone. But I did like that 150 level to at least get a test there. Maybe something I have to swing, maybe. I don't know. The next couple of days if it doesn't set up today. Okay, we still haven't passed the 35s, and we have literally 30 seconds left to the first 30 minutes. So let's see if the shorts get active here coming into 9 o'clock, or I guess during Eastern time, it'd be what, 10 o'clock right now? Over the 35s again. Quick test. All right. Well, the only thing that I really kind of like that I think can maybe give me some payout on small share size is L, but I don't even know if it's going to be able to play ball today. I'll probably just give it the day to do whatever it's going to do. Just open up the new candle and showing a little bit of red here. Wasn't able to get a full hammer candle, so looking like it's going to be continuing this little bearish move down through the 150s. I'll continue to watch it, but yeah, there's all these other ones I'm just not too sure about. FDMT and what's this other one? CHEA. Not too sure about those. Let those do their thing. It's up 100%, but very fishy news on it, so not really into that. Anyway, I'm about to get to my morning meeting. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. If you're going to continue trading, definitely keep your head on a swivel. Looks like there's some changes in direction looking like they're coming. We'll see if it actually happens. But if you're in the Discord, you can definitely talk to me after the stream. That's where we always communicate and do everything after the stream. I think the Discord link was dropped in here, maybe. No, I don't see it. Oh, well. Let me go grab that real quick. So this is where all of our communications and things go on after the stream. Hurry up, hurry up. Trade analyst. And I'll grab this one. Copy a link. All right, there you go. So yeah, that's it for me. Appreciate you guys once again. Keep your head on the swivel. You're going to keep trading. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Or the next one will be on Wednesday. And then so Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.